about knowing what you're supposed to be doing, doing the right thing in this day and age. As we can see, there are a lot of things going on in the world dealing with black men. You gotta be aware of everything that we're doing. If you look at the Jordan Davis and Trayvon Martin cases, America, they use this language against us to justify killing our young black men and women. With Emmett Till, it was whistling. With Trayvon Martin, it was a hoodie. With Jordan Davis, it was loud music. So you see, you gotta be aware of the language we're using. And another thing, we gotta be able to practice group economics with our people. With our people, we're not gonna get anywhere unless we start opening up black businesses and doing businesses with ourselves. This is the only way that we're gonna be able to be free. Free from everything. We gotta teach our youth how to understand what it means to open up a business, not be afraid to open up a business. Not to go to school to graduate, to work at Microsoft, but as Farrakhan puts it, be the company, create that company that can rival Microsoft. You don't have to go to school just to get a job, but create jobs. And this is what we need in our black communities, because we're starting to fail right now. And our black men, what they use, if you look at the sports industry, they're coming to broken black neighborhoods and pull out the best of the athletes. And why is it that all the time these athletes end up making millions of dollars? It's because they're being invested into. See, America knows what to invest into, and they know what they want. But if we invest in our own people, we can do the same thing. If we invest in education, politics, black businesses, they will be just as strong as these athletes because they're being invested into. You see, Americans, they don't want that, because in this country, we were never meant to make it like this. We're only meant to be used as labor. But we need to start practicing group economics, doing this thing for our people, because this is what we need. We got to put God first, know what we're doing, and practice group economics. And the next thing is that if you look at the O.J. Simpson trial, the reason that O.J. got off is because he had he had great representation. That's the thing. He played the game that they played. See, with Trayvon Martin and Jordan Davis, Jordan Zimmerman, and Michael Dunn, they got off because we had no representation, no good representation. And see, Johnny Cochran and O.J. Simpson, he represented him the way they were representing him. That's why into a whole lot of trouble. People say, I slipped and fell into this mess, or I slipped and fell into this thing. But there's a quote I heard that says, don't look where you fell, but look where you slipped. And see, if you look where you slipped, that's the problem. Where you fell ain't the problem. The mess is gonna already be there. The mess is always there. But if you look where you slipped, you can go fix that problem. Okay, where did I slip at? Let me go find that problem and create that. So next time I walk in that way, I won't slip and thus fall into some mess. So don't look where you fell, but where you slipped. And then the next thing, we gotta understand that we gotta be unapologetically black, unapologetically African American, because every other group of people, they know their history and they go out into the world knowing who they are. So when they go into the company, they don't have to say, oh, I'm a Chinaman or I'm a Hispanic. They bring their whole culture to the table. But when we go to the table, we try to apologize for being who we are, and that's sad because we don't have to do that. But we've been trained, we've been miseducated, and the only way we're gonna free our people and free our youth is to be re-educated. We need to start opening up our own schools, opening up our own businesses, and just doing group economics with our own people. And the change will come from within and not from without. So I want to encourage everybody to just understand what we're trying to go, what we're trying to do, and be happy about it. Keep God first and keep pushing.